Hi Nuhad, thank you so much for joining us for Ordinary Stories. Could you introduce yourselves to us?
Yes, hello. My name is Nuhad, and you're very welcome, Sarah. I'm happy to be here to share my experiences
Wonderful.
with God. Yes.
Wonderful. And what difference has God made in your life?
It's changed my life entirely. I would be lost, utterly lost, if I don't live within a day of my life.
So, could you talk through a moment in your life where you have known him more closely?
Yes. Oh, started years ago. I was 6 months pregnant with my son. That was in 1979. And I became very poorly. I had pulmonary embolism, and that was fatal at the time. It was very bad, and the hospital were worried about me and the baby, and it's just a miracle that I survived it. How did I survive it? And the baby, my son, survived it. It was just a miracle. The whole hospital came to visit this woman who has survived this pulmonary embolism with her baby. It was just amazing. And I think God just gave me that life again. He wanted me to experience my life as a mother. And it's been amazing. I mean, yeah, it's just wonderful how he allowed me to go on.
So that was a really important moment.
Yes.
And how do you know God's love daily? What sorts of things help you to keep him firmly number one in your life?
I feel God is holding me in his hands every day of my life, through my emotions, when I say words, when I'm with people. I feel that he's directing me. I feel like he's guiding me. Sometimes when it's very hard to talk about him, he seems to put the words in my mouth and it just comes out, and it's just amazing.
You are really amazed by God, aren't you?
I am. God is wonderful.
He is. Was there another story that you wanted to share?
Yes, the other story is recent. It's to do with my pet. I had a beautiful stray cat that I've adopted. And one day he disappeared, and the next thing I knew, he's been hit by a car. And that was tragic to me. He's such a loving cat. Anyway, the person who hit him, he took him to the vet, fortunately. And that minute, the vet rang me, asking me if I've got a cat called Toto. And I sort of panicked. I said, yes, why are you ringing me? What's wrong? They said, well, he's been hit by a car. You need to come here immediately. Gosh, I went there, and he was a mess. He was absolutely a mess, And the vet was looking at me, and he was saying, well, what do you think? I said, do whatever you can, he's okay, he's going to be all right. He shook his head and he said, he's not going to be all right, he's not going to make it. He's in a mess. We've got to amputate his arm, he won't be able to walk, he's going to live a miserable life. And I thought, hang on, don't tell me that. Let us put some hope in this situation. I said, no, please do what you can. And when I saw it was pathetic in that room, I didn't feel any encouragement at all. I took my cat out of there, and straight away I headed to another place, the PDSA, dealing with animals and that. And with my pleading to God, please God, don't let him go like this. Please, you can do something for him. He was only 1 year old. I said, please, I was really, really praying. I've never prayed so much. And so I loved him, looking in his eyes. I said, no, you can't go. Anyway, the PDSA gave me a glimpse of hope, because he had a broken jaw as well. They said, we can operate on his arm, we can operate on his jaw, but we still think, I said, I don't want to know the last result, just do what you can. And with my prayers, believe it or not, it was a miracle. It was getting towards Easter as well. That cat had a new life. Exactly. After the operations, it was a new cat. I could not believe it, as if God gave him a life. He rose him up from the dead. Honestly, that was what I was talking about this to everyone around me. Even the whole church, they know about this story, I think. Because I was so emotionally involved in it, and I was so happy.
Yeah.
And a few months after that, I happened to have an appointment with the same vet, because I've got a plan with him anyway. I took him back there, and the same vet looked at him, and I said, yes, this is Toto. I said, this is Toto. You said he was going to make it. And look at him now. I said, God is great. Look at him. I said, I prayed for him. He looked at me. He didn't comment. He said, oh, well, I'm happy. He seems okay. He seems good. I said, he's running, not just walking.
No.
They wanted to amputate his arm and do things like that.
Amazing.
Amazing. That story really, really topped up my faith. And I thought, oh my God.
Sometimes we just
Hope
need
and prayers.
those moments
Yes.
to top up our faith, like
exactly,
you're saying.
Exactly, because
yeah.
I didn't want to hear the negative side. There's still some hope. Come on, let's do what we can.
Yeah,
And bless him. I pray for him every day. He's with me, running around. So yeah.
That's a wonderful.
God is amazing.
He is amazing.
Yeah.
And you have a verse that you'd like to share.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first thing that drew me to the Bible, that verse which says, is from Matthew 11, chapter 11, verse 28. It says, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. I thought that was beautiful.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, beautiful story,
Yeah.
beautiful verse.